guard. This one is protecting. We use it when we're standing up, we use it to protect our throat. This time we're using it to protect other areas. Yeah? So as soon as we've had an attack, rather than just going, ooh, what do I do now? If I decided to do something, well, if I decided to get back up again, that was a waste of time. If I roll backwards and he follows me, it's like, oh, that's not so good either. So I want to persuade him not to keep following me. So then, if he comes on, kick the ceiling, kick. Yeah? From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this leg down, I'm going to twist it on my side, I'm going to axe kick a little bit behind the knee. Whoa! And I've also got a nice little leg lock here. So before I've done anything else, I've tied them up, controlled. Sorry. And it's just control. Upward shut, twin shut, control, here. Stop. If they come on a bit too quickly, stop. Then from here, gently and subtly, we're going to bring this leg down, we're going to axe it down at an angle, probably about 30 degrees off the vertical, into the side of the leg here. I'm going to raise my leg up, I'm going to step forward now, over the top, applying the leg lock. And that is uncomfortable. Look at your punches, look at your kicks, look at your guard, look at your locks, but using your legs rather than your arms. So when you do get to ground techniques, you are as comfortable with using your legs as you are with using your arms. So that was just a small exercise in using a wrist of the bar like this, but rather than using my arms, I was using my legs. So practice, and then hopefully you have more tools in your toolbox. This time, he's going to give me another shove, just like that, a bully. He's then going to consolidate, so he's going to step over me, and before I get my guard up, he's going to step over me. He's going to grab, and he's going to try and then compress me, so through here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break his arm down here, so this right arm's coming over, and it's pushing down into his forearm, bringing him down a little bit. I'm going to reach up, and I'm going to grab for the side of his collar, or neck here, and then I'm going to reach down, post with my left leg, so my left leg's coming over here. I'm going to grab onto the inside of his thigh, here. Oh, I didn't have an arm attack then. And then I'm going to raise my left leg, I'm going to pull down with this, and I'm going to push up with that one. How's that? Yep. Right? Yep, fine. Yep, it's good. Yep, yep. Before I get a chance to go there, he's controlling here. I'm going to bring the arm down here. I'm going to reach up for the collar here. I'm going to reach down. Notice I'm turning, creep my leg, reach down here. I'm going to grab the gi or grab the leg, depending on which is more effective. I'm just going to grab the gi this time, and then I'm going to post up with this leg here. And I'm just going to apply pressure in the areas that are going to keep him away from me. The throat, the legs. Depending on how well he stretches, we'll find out in a minute. So, we're just, if you want to, you can start from the floor. So they're on top here like this. I'm going to create a shrimping movement. So shrimping is to create distance. So it's a mixture of moving your shoulders and moving your hips. So from here, I'm posting with my left leg, shrimping. See that? Shifting him off balance. Bringing the arm down here, taking it there. So he thinks he's going this way. He feels himself tipping off this way. His natural reaction is going to be to start to counter it. He's already started to go the way I want him to go. He doesn't know it yet, but that's the way he's going. After I reach down, I'm going to create the opening here, reach out, and wherever I go. And then, if I want to, if I'm concerned about this arm, I can sweep it out of the way, come in.
And if you notice, he's also controlling my leg. So he's got his knee on my leg, so I can't get up.
And I'm going to keep myself quite close to him, because the further away I am, the more opportunities it is. So it's quite close. You know, there's little pressure points on the face that we can use, but just being here is uncomfortable, isn't it? Only bowing. Oh. And suddenly, I said something wrong, I don't like the wine, and he comes up, and he's going to grab me. Uh-oh. Trouble. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to raise my right leg as I step forward. It's getting to a bit balance. As I do, I'm going to lift my two arms up, almost like I surrender. So it's, I surrender! Oh no, you surrender! And then from here, I'm going to take it over my knee, and drop it onto the back. Right?
Yes, right.
And I've got it in control now. Plenty of control. Yeah? This doesn't look like much here, does it? Can you say anything, Gus?
I'm in trouble.
Having trouble breathing. Continue for any length of time, you can actually suffocate him from here. What I'm doing is I'm restricting the movement of the diaphragm. And the diaphragm is what controls your breathing. So by using my shin bone and pressing it in here, I can actually restrict my breathing. Which means if I hold him for any length of time, his ability to fight back becomes restricted because of oxygen starvation to the rest of the body. I'm going to stand up, or raise my front leg and raise my arms. This is to raise his balance up. And then from here, I'm overwhelming him, again like this crashing wave we saw earlier. And there it is. I've got an arm lock, I've got a breathing problem. A variation on this, you're going to do it, be very, very careful, is as you push down, you squeeze the last bit of air out of his lung, and then you reach over, and you just lock the throat off, and stop him from breathing any more in. That is quite a quick stopping technique. It's important that you get their balance. If I don't get his balance, he's going to rock back. Next thing, I fight. Next thing, we're lost. So it's important that you take the balance. Take the balance by coming up here, and overwhelming, crashing down, rolling over my knee, consolidating. Notice that he started to roll away, so I just used the palm of my hand, or the knife edge of my hand, to roll him into the position I wanted before putting my knee there. Nothing wrong with adjusting as the situation demands it. Yeah? So the technique is done really easily by using an area. I've got this little thing here as well. Fingers here. And I just basically I've stretched this muscle like a guitar string when I'm playing it. It's comfortable, isn't it? It makes a funny sound. So the first part. So the first part is, as you stand up, it's about raising your arms, but also putting them at discomfort. Discomfort. And if you want to create the illusion of discomfort, if I come up, I'm just using the fingertips here, and I'm just going to on his eyebrows. We wouldn't use the eyebrows normally, but we look for the sake of training. It's just discomfort, isn't it? Yeah. And from here, chin, down and around. Locking them here. And this time, rather than going for here, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to press my thumb very gently on the side of the neck here, and just under the ear and up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to raise my hips, and I'm going to latch onto his body here. As I do this, I'm going to come in here, very similar to what we did last time. Notice by rocking over here, I'm creating movement. I'm going to post down with my left leg, I'm going to grab through with my right hand, and over, and I'm close to him. I'm staying quite close, because I don't want him kicking me, I don't want him punching me. I want to be able to persuade him. I've got things I can use. I've got pressure points into the leg here. Yes?
Yes.
I've got strangulation on the throat. I'm just keeping quite close. Even my chin. Sharp and special for the occasion. So you want to take advantage of any part of your body that is in contact with a person. If it can cause them discomfort and pain, the better. And they get the point of, oh, I don't like this anymore. This is not fighting, this is losing. And very few people like losing. Okay, pushing. I'm rocking back and letting him rock back. My legs are coming up, and I'm going to lock him here. Yeah? He's going to continue with his grab. If he doesn't continue with his grab, so if he didn't continue with his grab, then I'll do something else. Again, locking down the nearest effective target. This is the most dangerous thing to me, first of all. Lock down, tight. Moving up, working on each thread as I come to it. Locking here, rock across here. Notice that discomfort already. Leg goes down, as the leg goes down, I'm reaching down here. Yeah? Yep. keeping low, keeping close to the ground. I have this arm here. This arm is a bit of a worry, but I can trap the arm, or I can apply more pain. So I can either use pain to keep that arm from hitting me, or I can actually just control the arm.